Hello, Tenno. Welcome to another WARFRAME video. My name is Baghead, and today I want to talk about the new bombshell of a Protoframe reveal that happened in the dev stream a few days ago or last week. This is Roathe. Roathe is our third Protoframe that's coming with the old piece update in late 2025. There's no certain date for it, and I have so many questions about this character. The fact that Uriel, our Devil Warframe, which was in concept art, was named as the Fallen Warframe, has a Protoframe which is an Orokin. An Orokin Protoframe is insane, in my opinion, because this can mean so many things about the lore of the Protoframes. What happened with Entrati? What did Albrecht was planning? What happened so that Albrecht had to create a Protoframe with an Orokin? Because so far, what we know about the Protoframes is Entrati was looking for a solution against the man in the wall. He went back in time to 1999 and he basically created some sort of pandemic with his helmet strain, like a mutation of the helmet strain, to give people superpowers. He basically went trial by fire. And with that, so the tech rot happened, but also some people gained Warframe powers. But this Devil's Triad seems like different because looking at the background, I'm not sure if we are still in the 1999 or we are in a different setting. Because I don't think, considering that Entrati went to 1999, like he went back in time using that science, he probably made different experiences maybe in the Entrati labs, like maybe in Deimos he first started this Protoframe stuff, or maybe he went back in time again. Who knows? Like because the Devil's Triad still confuses me because their clothing doesn't fit the 1999 aesthetic as well. Because look at the Wisp Protoframe. She's a nun, which looks like that's from like the 1800s. Or there's Harrow, which he looks like a tribal. He looks like a. Let me see that again. He looks like a tribal priest, like a witch doctor. And then we have Roathe here, who has a really royal clothing, which I'm gonna get to it. So, that's my first question. What was Albert Entrati's plan with this? My theory, maybe he was testing out, or he was trying, maybe pandemic went into different areas of Holvania, and maybe in Holvania there's like a religious place. Who knows? But next thing I want to talk about is Roathe's clothing right here. As you can see, Roathe is even though his clothing is majorly red, it seems like not only this is basic Orkin attire, this might have a connection to maybe hypothetical, theoretically, maybe he has a connection to Tauron Academy. Now, what Tauron Academy is, we're gonna have a school. We're gonna go to school in Old Peace Update, which is the Tauron Academy. This is an academy where Tau, the Sentients, and Orkin are living in peace. They're teaching, battling, yada yada yada. And this Rhodes outfit kind of resembles that Tauron aesthetics, because let me just open the picture of the outfit for operator that came with the Caliban Prime Access. As you can see, the clothing of Road and the clothing you get for Tauron Academy has that similar gold in the shoulder, like with Road here. Road also has a shoulder pad on his right side. He has all this golden accent. I mean, it's since he's Orkin, of course there's gonna be golden accent, but look at the clothing style. There's a thing at the side is that it has that asymmetrical look. It has that asymmetrical look like the Tauron Academy outfit does. Look, the Tauron Academy has a button up there at the Tauron Academy outfit has a button up there, as you can see. I can't draw it right now, so I'm just gonna Tauron Academy has like a button up there at the this this right there, and it has a shoulder pad at the right side, which is pretty similar to what Roathe has. And there's the reason I have a picture of Lloyd here. Look at the Lloyd's like glasses here. Lloyd's glasses um is pretty sim like Roathe's glasses are pretty similar to the Lloyd's eyepiece, so you can tell like DE loves to reference their own canon, so you can tell like there's a continuity there. Like Roathe also uses the same similar glass piece like Lloyd, which shows that Orkin aesthetic, which is really cool. I like it, but like we can see his clothing also here. It's almost as if there's like a button up here, like right in this body section, and I use the shoulder pad. There's another shoulder pad, I believe, on his left shoulder. But like it seems like it's just in my theory, for my theory, like it seems Roth might have been an Orkin from the Tauron Academy times, since Old War happened, and Orkin won with the help of Warframes. They had this old peace where there was a treaty, but then something went wrong again. Maybe Orkin betrayed them, and maybe this was Albert Entrati's punishment, because even in the trailers, it says like I think there were like sayings like can Orkin be forgiven? Like can the devil be forgiven? Like there were sayings like that. So it seems like maybe Uriel or aka Roathe, as an Orkin that turned into a Warframe, and the Devil's Triad, this guy, and I forgot her name, like Harrow and Wisp Protoframe are like trying to repent him from his sins. But it seems like Roathe isn't that into it, because in the video, I believe there's a quote, which I'm gonna open right now. Let's see, like, I'm pretty sure there's subtitles. Let's see what Roathe says. Like, he says something like an answer. What need has a devil for forgiveness when hell is a lie spun by madmen? So that's an interesting quote, because like I think in the other video the voice was like, can the devil be forgiven? Like can the Orkin be forgiven? Meanwhile, Roth's opinion is like, what need has a devil for forgiveness when hell is a lie spun by madmen? So just I'm trying to interpret this in like the best way possible. Like Albert thinks maybe Roth is a Orkin. He betrayed. He was like any other Orkin. He's a really bad, awful person, and Albrecht basically punished him by turning him into a protoframe and then gave it to the Harrow and Wisp to repent him. But like Roth thinks, I don't need this because my punishment is just like the hell that I'm promised. The big punishment I'm promised is just the lies of a man who just being ridiculous, talking about void nonsense and stuff like that. Like that's what I think. I think Roth thinks he's right. Roth thinks whatever punishment Albert was promised to him is a lie. He thinks that there's like no hell for him. He's just gonna get away with it. So he doesn't think he needs to be forgiven. Also, I love this design. He's like this classic Orkin, blue skin, white eyes. He had, like I say, he has the glass piece, like Lloyd has. Like that just gets my interest. Like, where is this Devil's Triad? Are they in the laboratories? Are we still in 1999, or this is like a another pocket dimension we're gonna find out? Like we're gonna get our answers in old piece, but this is such interesting. Like an Orkin protoframe probably turned this way to be repent from his sins by these other two protoframes, but the Orkin himself wrote doesn't believe he needs to be forgiven because like he probably thinks he's in the right, because that's the thing with Orkin. With the past quest we learned that Orkin as a species, it seems like they don't have empathy. They think they're the righteous gods, they think they're the best, they think they're the strongest there is, something like they're basically really narcissistic. So whatever plays out with this trio, I am excited to see. And another last thing I want to mention, The fact that these three are said to be romanceable, I'm pretty sure these three protoframes said to be romanceable. Pretty sure. This is gonna be way, way interesting because not only we have a nun, a tribal priest-looking harrow protoframe, and the freaking Orkin that we are allowed to romance. I genuinely want to see people's opinion on this. You can like mention your opinion, like what do you think about romancing these three? Like you can tell all about it in comments. So to summarize, Old Piece is gonna be a really interesting update. Our first Orkin Protoframe is really, really interesting because, like, what's his story? What caused Albert to turn him? Does he have a connection to the Tauron Academy because of his attire, his clothing? What is his purpose? Why is he like I said, like, why is he like this? Why does he think he doesn't? Why does he think he shouldn't be forgiven? Why doesn't think the forgiveness is not needed because hell is just a lie spun by madman? Like, why does he think that? Like, I hope all of this get answered. I'm genuinely curious how the romancing these three gonna work, or like, will we even gonna get the New Year's kiss animation for this thing? Like, how's that gonna work? It's gonna be insane. That's it's a short video today, guys. Like, I'm just like wanted to theorize real quick. If you have your own theory about Roathe and the Devil's Triad, let me know in the comments. For more Warframe content, subscribe, like, turn that bell button, turn your notifications. This is Baguette, and I'm out, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.